Hey guys, so I'm just here for my 11-week update. So for starters, I'm gonna update you guys on my morning sickness because I think the last video I made, not that one, but the one before that, my morning sickness was like bad, and it was like on and off, but I feel like when it was bad, it was bad, but I feel like these past few days it's been pretty good, and I haven't had any like major morning sickness where I had to stay in bed all day. I think maybe the remedies are working. The other day I took some the ginger chews that I told you guys about. I only took one because they're gross and they're like spicy, but I took one before bed, and I'm thinking that when I take like morning sickness remedies before bed, I feel like they help because I wake up and I feel energetic and I feel like ready to take on the world. So yeah, I think that's been working. I still have been doing my little still have been taking my little nausea chews. They're not really chewy, they're hard. They're like candies. You can get them from the pharmacies. And I stopped with the ginger ale. I guess my body just got tired of ginger ale. At first I was like, this is good, but I guess after a while I'm like, okay, I don't want any ginger ale anymore, and I'm not really sure if it works either. I hate burgers. Like, even when somebody says burger, like, I feel like throwing up. Tuna, I don't know if I told you guys, but I was so desperate for some tuna the other day, and I got the tuna and I ate it, and I was like, this is disgusting. I don't want tuna anymore. I feel like every day, like, I don't know what to expect. Like, I want something and I'm so convinced that I'm gonna eat that thing, and then when it's time to go and eat that thing, I'm like, okay, I don't want this anymore. It's so weird, but it's definitely gonna take some getting used to. Well, I don't know if I have to get used to it, because I've heard like going into the second trimester, like, it gets better. Well, I've heard going into the second trimester, like, the cravings get bad. Like, you be wanting pickles and ice cream and crazy stuff. I've even heard that some women like crave stuff that's not edible, like grass and sand and stuff like that. I hope I'm not one of those people, but yes, I'm glad that I'm even making it through the first trimester, and it's definitely been a journey. Like, I always tell myself, and I always tell my boyfriend too, like, I'm like, you know what, I know I complain sometimes and I'm having a hard time with the morning sickness, and some days I don't want to get out of bed, but I wouldn't trade this experience for the world. Like, I'm so excited to be a parent, and yes, sometimes it gets hard because, like, I feel like throughout my life, like, nausea is one of those feelings that I've always hated. Like, you know that feeling like before you're about to throw up? Like, that feeling, I just hate it. So it's like kind of a pet peeve. So when I'm nauseous, I'm like, oh, this feels so weird. I hate it. But I'm getting through it, and it's worth it. And it's like, it's not like it's permanent. It's something that's temporary. And I feel like I've been through way worse, so I can do it. And as long as the cramps are gone, because I was having cramps like at the beginning, like the first few weeks of my pregnancy, and I'm glad that's over with. So as long as I'm not having cramps or like something super bad and painful, like, I feel like I can get through it. Another thing that I've been trying to do is like be productive, like go out and do stuff, whether that's walk, even like go to pick up some food from somewhere. Today I really wanted some hash browns. Like, I was craving some hash browns, but my boyfriend fussed at me. He was like, no, we have food here. You don't need hash browns. I can make you some food. So I didn't get my hash browns, but I'm gonna get them soon. Like, and that's another thing. There's some foods that, like, I have always liked that I could still eat. Thank God. Like, hash browns, I don't think there's been a time where I was like, I don't want any hash browns. I feel like cereal, I've always loved cereal. But I feel like with cereal, there's times where I'm like, I don't want cereal. And then the other day I was going to town with those tamales. I got like a pack of 15 tamales from Costco, and I got a little carried away. I got fussed at by my boyfriend because I ate like 3 or 4 of them in a day, and I got so excited because I'm like, oh my gosh, my body is taking in these tamales. Like, I'm gonna enjoy this while it lasts. I think 2 days ago, my taste buds were just so weird. I hated it because I wanted to eat, and it's like I was eating stuff. Like, I was eating, I think I had a fruit roll up. I think I had eggs that day. What else? I had some good food that day, and it's like I couldn't really taste it. Like, I tasted it, but it was like weird. It's like I wasn't enjoying it. Like, I was just eating just to eat. This stuff, you guys, it's just like, you can't make this up. It's just so crazy. Like, you'll see if you decide to have kids. Like, it's just crazy. It's definitely been an experience, one to remember. Another thing that I've been trying to do is like watch my sugar and like salt intake. One like modification I've made to my diet is eating or drinking zero sugar Gatorade. I think it's partly because I like saw a picture in my phone that I had from like a long time ago, and it had like an empty bottle of like Gatorade, an empty bottle of Coca-Cola, what else? It just had all of these drinks that had sugar in it, or sugar in them, and instead of like having liquid in the drinks, it had like how much sugar is in it. And these things were like filled up to the top. I said, oh my gosh, these drinks have this much sugar in it? This is like so ridiculous. Like, I can't. So it kind of scared me. I'm like, I could not be like taking in that much sugar. So like, I try to like modify my diet. Like, I have some sweet stuff, like fruit roll-ups. I feel like cereal's pretty sweet. What else? I had some mandarin oranges as well, and I sucked those up the other day. I got fussed at about that too, but like, I'm trying to make sure that I am not going to town with the sugary stuff and the salty stuff, of course, like because of the pregnancy. And like, I just need to not practice bad habits for myself and not just the baby. Like, of course I'm doing it for the baby, but I also need to do it for myself, you know? So yeah, for my update, we're at 11 weeks. What's new? I told you guys that I'm gonna start swimming tomorrow. I have to braid my hair. That's another thing. I haven't been in the mood to do my hair. If you haven't noticed, like in my videos, I've had this head wrap on for all of my videos, and I've been thinking about cutting my hair. But like I said, I'm hoping like going into the second trimester, like I get more energetic and want to do things. I'm gonna braid my hair tomorrow, and yeah, I really want to go to the pool, so I'm excited about that. My job, I haven't told you guys, I work at a Whole Foods in the area. I only work 4 hours a day. Not every single day. I feel like I work like 20 hours a week on average. I had to give away a couple of shifts because of my morning sickness, but I've been trying to like pull through and not give up any shifts, you know, because it's like I'm only there like 20 hours a week anyway. So I'm like, you know what, I can work that. So yeah, I work at Whole Foods. I do e-commerce. For those of you that don't know what that is, it's just where you like shop for people's orders and bag them and put them in the freezer, cooler, wherever they go on the shelf. And then the Amazon drivers come and pick up the orders and deliver them, or the customer comes and picks up their order if it's a pickup. So it's nothing demanding. It's pretty easy. It's probably like the best job I've had. It's just like a stepping stone until, you know, I get to bigger and better things, but it's just like some stability for income. I also have my press-on nail business. I sell press-on nails on Etsy. And also I have a YouTube where I do nail tutorials and stuff like that. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with that page. Like, I want to see it all the way through. I have 92 subscribers right now, and I thought about getting rid of it because I'm like, do I still want to do this? I don't know. I'm back and forth, but I don't want to give up. Like, I want to see it all the way through and be consistent. And I know I have people on that page that are dependent on me and actually love seeing my content. So I don't want to just give up on that. I feel like I lose interest quick and I like get excited and want to do other stuff. Like, I was thinking about doing making resin pyramids again because I really love doing that, but I was thinking about expanding to resin crafts, like not just resin pyramids, but like doing resin keychains and all of that cool stuff. But I'm trying to just stay focused on one thing and like see it all the way through. So I think I'm gonna see my nail page all the way through and give it a few more months before I call myself like switching to something new. But yeah, so as far as that, I'm just, you know, working at Whole Foods, like I said, having my nail business, trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with that, which I think I'm just gonna see it all the way through, keep on being consistent and stuff, and exercising, getting back in the gym, doing some jump roping and stuff. But I think I'm gonna focus on swimming, and I got these cool goggles that I really want to use. So yeah, I'm gonna start with swimming. Plus, like, I like swimming for fun, like doing flips in the water and stuff like that, but I don't like actually know how to swim. So I need to be taught how to swim, but I just want to do it for fun and to like get out there and be productive, you know. So I'm pretty excited about that. But yeah, that's my 11-week update. I would say things are going pretty good, well, better, and I will be keeping you guys posted. I think my next video it'll probably be in a few days because I want to post consistently for you guys and give you guys updates and stuff. But I'll also be giving you guys a first trimester recap and stuff. So stay tuned. And thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.